The Sunday school lessons for February 23rd, 2025 are Ministering Mightily and Don't Be a Goat. Matthew chapter 25, verses 31 through 46. I am Audrey, and welcome viewers and subscribers to my channel, Read With Me. This is an audio reading of the lesson and the lesson summary. Verses 31 through 32. When the Son of Man comes in his glory, and all the angels with him, he will sit on his glorious throne. All the nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate the people one from another, as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. Verses 33 through 34. He will put the sheep on his right and the goats on his left. Then the king will say to those on his right, "Come, you who are blessed by my Father. Take your inheritance, the kingdom prepared for you since the creation of the world." Verses 35 through 36. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you looked after me. I was in prison, and you came to visit me. Verses 37 through 39. Then the righteous will answer him, "Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and invite you in, or needing clothes and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and go to visit you?" Verses 40 through 41. The king will reply, "Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." Then he will say to those on his left, "Depart from me, you who are cursed, into the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels." Verses 42 through 43. For I was hungry, and you gave me nothing to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me nothing to drink. I was a stranger, and you did not invite me in. I needed clothes, and you did not clothe me. I was sick and in prison, and you did not look after me. Verses 44 through 46. They also will answer, "Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty or a stranger or needing clothes or sick or in prison and did not help you?" He will reply, "Truly I tell you, whatever you did not do for one of the least of these, you did not do for me." Then they will go away to eternal punishment, but the righteous to eternal life. A very brief summary. In this famous account, Jesus pictured judgment as the nations being summoned to stand trial before him. Jesus would announce his reward for those on his right, the traditional place of approval and acceptance. Psalm 110 and 1, Acts chapter 7, verses 55 through 56. The king listed the good works of his sheep. We are saved by grace, but salvation must be followed by appropriate good works expressed in love. Galatians chapter 5, verse 6, Ephesians chapter 2, verses 8 through 10. Jesus was not ashamed to call people in need his brothers and sisters. Hebrews chapter 2, verses 10 through 12. Any help given to these, Jesus counts as help given to him personally. Those on the left learned too late that by ignoring the king's people, they had ignored the king himself. Complementing the preceding story of the bags of gold, this story tells us how our time is to be invested. Thank you so very much for listening. Please know that every Sunday at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, I release a new audio reading of the Sunday school lesson and the Sunday School lesson summary. Thank you for all that you do to help me to walk in my purpose. Stay safe and may God bless.